going live. I did not connect my microphone beforehand. So you guys should be able to hear me. And once I connect this, hopefully it'll connect pretty quickly and you guys can hear me even clearer with the microphone connected. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get started in just a Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining me live. As I prepare to go live with confidence and ease, hopefully you guys can hear me just fine as the microphone is connected. So hopefully this worked, you all. Thank you all for being here. We got the notification coming through, so let's see what there we go. All right, so it worked. So thank you all for being here. We are talking all things going live. I appreciate all the support. So this is my 4 o'clock live. I could have been a little bit more organized, but I appreciate you all coming through. And we're going to get started in just a few minutes. We talk about all things going live, as well as how you can go live with confidence and ease. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. Uh, so let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. Um, Let me know if you guys have any questions as we prepare to go live. Give me 1 second. We are going to set up our screen. Your girl went. Um, your girl went on here quickly because I was so behind. So we're going to go live on TikTok. Appreciate you all being here. I'm going to say hi to you all. Make sure you guys give a like to the live. Give me that thumbs up. You see it below. Make sure you give the thumbs up for the live stream. Also, make sure you click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So we're going to go live on TikTok. You guys are going to see me in real time. I'm going to say the things that the algorithm needs to hear as I prepare to go live. It is helping me in the algorithm know what to say and know what this live stream is all about. We'll decide if we end up talking about some new topics. I did not post content before I went live. I'm supposed to be working on that, so I'm going to get that started. I need to work on the videos and do some edits to it. Hello, friend. How are you? Welcome to the room. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll see how long this live is going to be. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. We'll see how long this live is going to be. I say an hour because I always want to kind of get in and get out, but 2 hours is where you really want to be. I don't know if YouTube is going to this is going to last 2 hours. It probably will not because I did not charge my tablet. So we're going to see how long I can go live without it being charged. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you supporting. Appreciate the support. Let's see. And then we have our trolls coming in, trying to be misbehaving. So I appreciate you all coming through. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. If you are new to my live, go ahead and give me a like. Give me that thumbs up. And if you have not, click that subscriber button, click subscribe to the channel, as well as click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So I appreciate everybody coming in and supporting. We are going to get ready to go live in just a few minutes on TikTok. So I do this as a playlist. So you guys will hear me talking all the things that are important to letting the algorithm know that I'm here and what I'm talking about. And then ultimately, what does it mean to make sure it's picking up who is the right audience for me. And so I talk about this being for beginners. I'm intentional about setting up my live stream. So I want to make sure you guys are getting the message on how to engage and how to support the live stream. All right, friends, let's get going. Maybe we'll make this a little bit more interactive depending on who is here, who's in the room, and we'll decide which direction we want to take this. All right. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support. If you have any questions, feel free to come in, ask your questions as well. Feel free to ask questions and we'll go from there. All right, friends. Thank you so much for supporting. Let's see. Um, Thank you all for being here. All right, friends. Let's do this. Trying to see who is live right now. And then I want to make sure I bring this over so I can showcase that over here. so I can say it. Hello, friends. How are you? Thank you all for being here. If you are new to my live, go ahead and click that like button. You'll see it below. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up that lets YouTube know that I am getting support for this live stream. And then, if you don't mind, go ahead and click that bell. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, click the subscriber button and then click that bell to get notifications. So, we are going to go live on TikTok Live. TikTok Live. We are live on TikTok, live streaming tips. I'm giving live streaming tips. I'm helping beginners go live as a beginner. I'm giving beginner friendly tips as you prepare to go live. Come ask questions. I'm helping you go live with confidence and ease. So feel free to come in and ask questions, friends. We are talking all things going live. Feel free to come in, ask questions. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate that. Hey, Clarity Coach, how you doing, friend? Is this NYC Vic? Did you change your name, friend? Welcome to the room. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for being here. We are talking all things going live. Let me know if you have questions. Appreciate you all joining. Hello, friend. Let me know if you have any questions as you come in. We are talking how to go live. We're giving live streaming tips. So feel free to ask questions. I want you guys to grow. This is a good time to come in and ask questions on how to go live. All right. So let me know if you have any questions. I want to be able to answer your questions. My earlier live, we talked about a couple different topics. We'll probably cover those things again if you're staying, if you have questions. Hey, Diana. I want to make sure you guys are not getting um, succumbing to any of these scammers out here. So we've had some scammers show up and around for some of the people in the agency. They've had to deal with that. And so I want to make sure you guys are aware and know the telltale signs. Thank you so much, friends. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the support. Let me know if you have any questions as well. So come on in, everybody. Appreciate all the support. So come in. We are doing our tapping. We're going to try to get to 10K likes before the 10 minutes. Yes, you okay, friend. Well, definitely want to make sure you are 18 years and older to go live. Well, welcome to the room. We are 1 minute in. We are liking the live. So if you are new, you'll see the hearts flowing here. That means you are literally tapping the screen. Got to go fitness. How are you, friend? Welcome. How are you? How's everything going, my friend? My early days on TikTok. Happy Wednesday, friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live right now. We're bringing thank you, Diana, for sharing out the live. I appreciate that. You are jamming with your page. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm still going. I'm still rocking and rolling. I have not quit. Can't stop, won't stop. So proud of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It has been a journey. I tell people all the time, you never know what this life is going to lead you, all the twists and turns. And so it has definitely been a journey and I'm enjoying it. I have to say I am enjoying it. I've been taking breaks. Okay, are you back? Look at you, level 13 in the room. I appreciate that, friend. You taking breaks? Are you back officially though? Let me know what's going on. Put your live schedule in the chat too, so we can stay with you, connect with you, and pop over to your live stream too. I'll be back in May. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yes, it's a journey. That's what Diana said. Yes, it's a journey. It is a journey. Trust the process. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. I love that, London. That is so true. Not a truer words have not been spoken. Okay. So that is so true. Hey, from Hawaii, welcome, welcome. What part of Hawaii? I've been to a couple of the islands, so it's a lot of work, but worth it. It is. It is. It's the community. The community is so important to me now. That is the main focus for me. I love the people. I love connecting with new people, my newbies. We've been teasing saying I have a new freshman class that have come in, and now we're all learning and growing together. TikTok algorithm is changing, so we're adapting to the change. So that's the one thing we realize: change is constant. Um, you fancy with microphone in the background? I know the lights, my little microphone, and then my little bubble words, my board. A little fancy. I've elevated a little bit, and that's what I said at the beginning of the year. I was like, "I do gotta do something different now," and that's what happened. I just added the lights, added the mic. The mic is actually mic'd to my YouTube channel, so they're getting the microphone sound. This is actually a little bit of a prompt because my phone's audio is coming from my phone. It's not coming from the microphone, but it literally is on. It's actually a real microphone. It's wireless, and it's connected to my, the receivers in my YouTube tablet. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You said Maui. I've been to Maui. I've been to uh, Honolulu, Waikiki. I've been to the Big Island too. Yep. Awesome, awesome, friend. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Thank you all. I appreciate you all being here. Hey, Luna, welcome to the room. You said change is good. It is absolutely good. It's good. It's been a good experience. I know it has its ups and downs. TikTok is always keeping you on your toes, but the more you do it, you get used to it. You kind of adjust. You meet new people. You kind of figure out how you want to grow your page here. The monetization becomes kind of a great thing too. It's a perk for being here anyway. You said I love Maui. Maui was beautiful. It was. We're 5 minutes in. We are 4K likes. Let's see if we can get these likes flowing. Let's see if we could pick up the pace. Let's see if we can get 10K likes in 10 minutes. That's part of the game. Just so that you guys know. And literally what you're doing is tapping the screen. 4K taps. That's it. Tapping the screen. That's what we're doing. We're literally clicking it. And so I do use my little tapping device. You see that as well. So I use that as a way to kind of get it up. But if we can all work together and get these flowing, that'll give us more visibility, more people in the room. It does help for, you say, use your fingers. Exactly. It does help for boosting your room. All right. So TikTok is saying, okay, people like it. They're experiencing, having a good experience here. And the taps is free 99. It is. It is part of the free parts of being a live host. We're going to talk about the things you need coins for. So you got to definitely support in all types of ways. Sharing is caring. Chatting is free. Yep. The comments flowing, the stickers flowing, the liking of the live. I tell people we have a sticker for that. We say this ain't TV because you're not watching TV. You're here, you're engaging, you're growing. And so there's so much more that you could be doing. So let me know if you guys have questions. Um, Thank you. Hey, Renee, how are you, friend? Welcome, welcome. Engaging and supporting. We got to treat people like we want to be treated. Ooh, thank you so much. Got to go fitness. You awesome. She understands that she's a live host, y'all. She's gonna come back in May, but she is a live host. So she's been in these TikTok streets. So she truly does understand it. And so really when I talk about going live, and I'm gonna talk about the mechanics, and this is part of it. In the beginning of your live stream, you want to work to warm up your room. So you definitely want to be very active. You want to support the live. Hey, Renee, thank you so much. We're almost at 10, I'm sorry, almost at 6K likes. We're 7 minutes in. My clock says 7. So we are trailing behind. We probably won't get to the 10K in 10 minutes, but that is okay. If we can try to pick up the pace and get those hearts going, that would be awesome. 14K, 14 people in the room. So let's see if we can pick up the pace a little bit. 2.6, 6.2K likes so far. Abigail, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room as well. Those who are new to my live, if you're new to the room, put new in the chat. I always want to say hello to my newbies. And then in the beginning, just so that you guys know, hey, Natty Nat, happy Wednesday. In the beginning, just so that you guys know, a lot of this is your warm up. So think of your live in segments. All right. Those first 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes, you are doing that engagement. You want your room to be chatting. You want people to engage. You want the hearts to be flowing. We're trying to get to 10K in 10 minutes. You want all that to happen to help boost your live. Now, some people play music. I don't play music because I stream on YouTube and YouTube doesn't like the music. They're a little funny because they'll mute my live if the music is not appropriate, if it's copyrighted. So just be careful about what you're playing if you're going to use it on another platform. So I don't play it. But this is a great time to have the music flowing, get the room energized, people coming in, and you can start your live off that way. People are engaging, commenting, chatting, sharing out the live, and those hearts are flowing. So you see 8 point likes. We're at 8 minutes in, so we might make it. Let's see if we do. Brent, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you joining the live. I'm going to give you some homework. You got a little homework. We're going to make sure that you get a bio written. If you are new and you don't have words in your bio, I want you to pause. I want you to optimize your profile. Your profile is where TikTok knows who you are. You want to have a photo, you want to have a name that you can see in the live, as well as words in your bio. That's what I would tell you. And so that's a way for your page to get optimized. And as you produce content and go live, we can find your content when we search on the search bar on the search screen, and we can come across your page, come across your live, all the things. So you want to be intentional about how you start your live stream. Hello, King of Kings. How are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you for the follows, friends. I appreciate you coming in. D Digital, how are you, friend? Thank you for that daily heart me. Thank you so much. We're at 9 minutes in. Are we going to hit that 10K in 9 minutes before 10K, 10 minutes? I think we will, y'all. Will we do it? Will we do it? We did it. We did it in 9 minutes. We did it in 9 minutes, so I appreciate that, friends. Concise bio is great too. That's it. Just something there so you can get started. You can always change your bio. You can always optimize. Don't feel like you stuck with it. Your bio can be changed. It's totally fine. I would encourage you to put, if you're a live host, you're going to ultimately put your live schedule there too. So you want to be intentional about that too. You said, I'm tired. Whew. You've been out and about. I love it. I love it. Let me give you a plug, Fred. Let me give you a plug now. I've been following Dr. Lisa from day one. You have got to go fitness. She is awesome, y'all. She is awesome. Doc, I've been seeing people driving on lives. Have the rules changed? No. I don't think you're supposed to be driving. I don't know, y'all. With some of these antics, people are really pushing the envelopes. I've seen Coach Jessie, she's battled and she had multiple people smoking, is gone doing all types of stuff in her live stream. Look at you, King of Kings, leveling up. And so I'm like, what is going on in these streets? People are like pushing the envelopes. I don't know if they're not getting restrictions. I'm not sure what they're doing. But I will say that's always been a no-no. So they could be getting a restriction, they could be getting a violation, and it's just so happened they're able to get away with it. Somebody said a workaround is not having your seatbelt on. I'm not sure if that's the best workaround, but I usually see people sitting in their car with the seatbelt off, and that doesn't necessarily impact the algorithm. But if you're sitting there with it on and behind the wheel, it looks very reckless and dangerous. We we're gonna follow the rules. I heard that we are gonna follow these rules, right? People are running amok. He said they running amok. I did my whole hour. Thanks for supporting. You did. You did, friend. Look at you. You did an hour and 4 minutes. Congratulations. I appreciate that. It was good. It was good. Your information is real good, friend. They were twirling the steering wheel, showing the road. I was like, "What?" Did I sound like I was like, "What?" That's a hot mess. I don't know what that's about. I'm sure that's not gonna fly forever. Please tell me they're not in the agency. Please, they weren't in the agency, were they? Please say they won. So, did I make my hour today? Did you make your hour today? I'll look it up, Natty. Let me look. Natty said, "Did I make what? Well, why you gotta ask?" I'm like, wait a minute. Why you gotta ask, Natty? That sounds a little. You said no, they were not. Okay, they wasn't in the agency. All right, perfect. Natty, that's a question that you ain't supposed to be asking me. You did make it. It was 1 hour and 1 minute and 25 seconds. Natty is known for clicking that "I'm done" button. I'm done. I done did an hour, and it's 59 minutes and 20 what was it? 59 minutes and 55 seconds, y'all. It wasn't even an hour. So I appreciate y'all being here. Definitely get to the point where you are going live at least 60 minutes, okay? So make sure you're getting to that point, and then you want to try to increase it 90 minutes then 2 hours. So pay attention to your time, friends. Thank you so much, everybody coming in. Really quickly, I want to make sure I give a shout out. Luna, if you don't mind putting in the chat for me, I'll pin it. She is going to be co-hosting tonight with Coach Rhonda. Coach Rhonda and Luna Thrifts Lux Finds. She is going to be co-hosting. Well, let me take that back. She's going to be a guest. She's going to be a guest on Coach Rhonda's live stream and it's called Whole Women Wednesdays. And so she is going to be the guest. It's going to be at 8 o'clock. I want to pin it so you guys can follow Luna. I don't see Coach Rhonda in here. And so I want to make sure we see that. She's a guest, not a co host. In the meantime, while you write that up, we are getting a flash goal. So let me put that in up here. Okay, it's 28 roses. We could do this, y'all. 28 roses. We got this. I thought it was gonna be heart me's. So I appreciate you guys. One rose per person. If you guys don't mind supporting this flash goal, this is TikTok's goal, not mine. It is something you normally see in the beginning, and we do typically get it when we do that flash goal. That tapping 10 minutes and 10K likes in 10 minutes. Usually see this flash go early. So just keep that in mind that it does come early because of that. Appreciate this. This is your goal, not TikTok's. Oh, okay. Now we gotta remove the little bad actors. I can't do that. I can't deal with the bad actors. So that you guys know, the flash goal is TikTok's. TikTok randomly sets it. It's a random pop-up, and you don't get a chance to change it. Your live goal is yours. The flash goal is TikTok. So just keep that in mind. So let me just make sure that we stay focused. We don't give in to the bad actors. Positive over here, bye bad actors. We do not give and succumb to those bad actors. They don't take you out of character. You just happily remove them and mute them and get them out. Okay. We focus over here. I heard that. I heard that, friend. And so just keep that in mind. The flash goal is TikTok's goal, and it works to activate your room. It actually is a really good gauge on how your room is responding and supporting. But also, when you think about it, if you do achieve it, you do see a little boost to your numbers. So keep that in mind. It does help. Sometimes you're in your room, you're like, nobody's in my room, no one's coming. You got 15 minutes to complete it. It's one per person. You never know who comes in. You never know who has a backup to the backup to the backup that can come in and support you too. So just keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to stress about it, but I do want you to get in the habit of clicking it and letting it play out. Okay. And you never know what type of support is lurking around the corner to help support you. Okay. Did you give me, do they give you one every live? I do get them all the time, Natty Nat. I do. You don't get them all the time, do you? I'm talking to myself in the live. Even if one person, I heard that, that's it. That's one person that was there learning. And let me be clear, if you're by yourself, that's good because now you can do content. You could practice your content, you can work through your messaging, and you could take that clip and post it on your page and you got your content done. All right. So I want you guys to think about this as part of how do you grow on this app? How do you have some good content you're posting? You can take that whole video if you want to and post it and make it content on YouTube. All right. So I don't want you guys to have limiting thoughts about what does this mean for no one being in my room. It's your chance and opportunity to practice what you're going to be talking about. And then again, make it content. All right. So I don't want you guys to sit back and be like, no one's here, no one to talk to. No, you talk to yourself. Okay. And get that content done. You said, I'm nervous about keeping up with who's coming in. Oh, you get used to it. I just kind of slide the screen up and down. I'm seeing different messages. How you doing, Vicky? Appreciate you being here. If you're new here, put red hearts in the chat. I like that. Put for some red hearts in the chat. That would be helpful for our newbies so we can start seeing you and saying hi to you and welcoming you. And do it scared. Yes. You said today was the first time I didn't get a flash goal in a long time. I didn't get one. It was like one time last week I didn't get one. Was it this week? It might have been a few days ago. I didn't get one in my like evening live. It doesn't happen often. I typically get them and they come early on the live stream. What's the topic? We in your room. I heard that. How you doing, Mr. Goodness? Appreciate you being here. We're talking about want to go live, step-by-step beginner tips. That's what we're talking about. I question if I missed it. Yeah, I didn't see mine either. That day it didn't pop up, but it doesn't happen often though. I'm just getting in and that's let's get the likes up. Thank you so much, Jay. Okay, let's say this real quick. Luna, did you put your schedule in for the event for tonight? I was gonna pin you. I know I was talking about the flash go. So let me see. If you don't mind, put the topic, time, and time zone. Put the topic, time, and time zone so people can see that. I think it's called Whole Women Wednesdays. Is that what it is? Whole Women Wednesdays? You put 8 a.m., you meant p.m. So put Whole Women Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. I think that's what it is. Thank you so much. Do you need 10K likes to get the flash go? You know what? I think it does help to get those likes up, and you see it. Come sooner for it. I don't think that's making the flash goal come, period. I think you're gonna get the flash goal, but you just get it sooner. That's what's happening. So it helps to show that the room is actively participating. They send that flash goal, and then you can move on. And so I'm gonna pin this comment. This is Luna. She is going to be the guest in Coach Rhonda's room tonight. Coach Rhonda talks about, and this is for my nervous people, my nervous, my shy, because many of you going to say this, Doc, I'm so nervous about going live. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to talk about. She's Coach Rhonda's room is focused on helping you think through those things that block you. How do you have what she calls limiting beliefs? Hey, Trisha T, so that you don't continue to stay stuck in how you think about life, how you think about your situation, your current situation. She wants you to think with optimism, with hopefully a positive mindset, and how you can kind of get through something that is a challenge for you. And so she's helping you process through that. And if going live is something that makes you stuck, you're like, I don't think I can do it. And I tell you guys all the time, overanalysis becomes paralysis. So you overanalyze something, you overthink it, and then all of a sudden you just don't do it. And you might have missed out on this beautiful experience and this opportunity to either monetize, to grow your community. Who knows? You might become TikTok famous or master something you never attempted to master before. And so just know that's how you want to attack this. And so I'm always presenting people who are going to help you think in a different way. And so there are so many live hosts in this room that's going to get you right. And so just know that she's one of them. And so she's going to have Luna. Luna is amazing. She's an amazing person, a beautiful spirit, and she actually is here. Um, essentially, she's in the reselling, the eco-friendly styling, and she's made this part of her business. And so, just know you're meeting some great people that have some great information to share with you all. Over analysis, that's me. I heard that, Bishop Flowers. How are you, friend? Topic: navigating change in midlife. Ooh, I love that. That's the topic they're doing. So definitely want to follow. You can connect with Luna. Coach Rhonda's not in the room right now, but you can connect with her and attend the live tonight. Can you go back to discussing after the live is over? Can I go back to the discussions? The comments, you mean the comments? Yes. You can see what comments popped up in your live after the live ends. Let me go back. I gotta go up and see some more of y'all comments. Thank you all for being here. I have never gone live. What is your number one tip for me? To go live. Click the go live button. Click the go live button and don't overthink it. Don't try to have your first 3 lives. You gotta do 3 lives so you can unlock all the features. Those first 3 lives, there's a couple different ways you can do it. I tell people it's 3 separate days, 24 hours within each one, and maybe that first live, you're not necessarily, I'm gonna pin this again. That first live, you're not necessarily focused on your topic. Those first 3 lives, not focused on your topic. You're just sitting there trying to understand this platform. There's so many buttons and features all in here. There's a question mark when you click certain areas. You can kind of read the question mark to see what it is. If you click the number of people in the room right now, it tells you there's a question mark in the corner. It tells you how to become a top viewer. So it talks about that. So I want you guys to explore. I don't want you to feel like, oh, you can't um, do this. Those first couple loves don't have a topic. Now, in the future, okay, you do need to come a little prepared. I will say that that's important for you to start thinking about how you're going to approach this. But in the beginning, don't overthink it. Um, you said, Pookie, what if you only could do two days a week? That's that's okay. If you really want to get pushed out and TikTok get used to you and start getting more visibility, I would encourage you to go live more frequently. Yeah, that's going to help. Start watching other live people's lives, then duplicate some tactics. Absolutely. Yep. Got to go fitness. That's a good one. So I tell you guys, do your research. Do your research. If you know a certain niche or live that you like to go to, and that's within your same topic and niche that you're going to do for your live stream, pay attention to what they're doing. How are they setting up their camera? How is their comments? How are they engaged in the chat? What are some of the things that they're saying and doing to get engagement from the chat? And so just keep that in mind. It's going to be really important for you to follow some of those, especially the rooms that are doing really well. You might take bits and pieces from others as well. But yeah, definitely do your research, friends. Thank you so much. Great tip. You're welcome. How you doing, friends? Did we get that flash goal? I think we got 7 left. Oh my gosh, 7 left, 5 minutes. Let's see. Flash goal is roses. We have 28 roses to get, is one per person. So if you're someone who has not sent a rose, I will tell you, if you don't mind supporting the flash goal, I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I sent you my first gift. Did you really? Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Did I miss that? Grown and sexy. You didn't do it for this live. Yes, you did. Look at you. I missed it. Yes, you did. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You did not have to send that to me, but you did, and I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for that. Um, I totally missed it. It popped in, and I think I blacked out. I don't know what happened. So I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for all that. Thank you all for supporting that flash goal. I think we're almost there. We need 3 more. So those are 3 separate individuals. So I appreciate that. It's 1 coin. Think of it as a penny. It's a way to support the flash goal. And then my friends who have not done what our friend Grown and Sexy just did, that was her first time sending a gift. You want to have coins in your account. We'll talk about that. I want you guys to understand the engagement here. I typically do, hey, Menopause Village. Backbone, thank you so much. Ever since I use practice, where do I find that? On my page, yeah, and claim your points before you leave. Thank you for sharing that too. On my page, the second video pinned on this page here, you can go to my photo here. My mini profile is going to pop up. Click my photo again. You'll see the second video pinned. That video actually talks through the process of doing what's called a private live. It's also where you can see where practice mode is. But then I want you to scroll down to the area where it says who can watch your live. Currently, it always defaults to everyone, but I want you to switch it to just specific people. It could be your backup account, it could be a friend, a family member, but you can change it to only specific people seeing that live. Here's the deal, okay? I tell you guys don't do it forever because you want visibility, but it is a great way to practice your setup, to kind of get your messaging, maybe get some of the jitters out. But at the end of the day, the goal is to go live. Okay, so you don't stay in practice mode because you're not pushed out. There's nobody coming to that live because nobody knows you're live. I will say you are live though, so all the antics, all the things, you still have to follow the community guidelines. You will get a violation, you will get restricted. Okay, so be careful because you are actually live. That does count as a live stream. There is going to be a recording and you can go back and look at the analytics, but at the same time you didn't get pushed out, so just know there's not going to be any viewer numbers to observe. Switch the specific people to practice your live. Yep, that's it. Learn so much from you. Thank you so much. 300. Did we get that flash goal, y'all? We did not. We still have 2 more roses. I can't pin it. We got 2.5 minutes left to get it. So 2 different people. If you're in here, you're sitting here listening to me, you have not sent a rose, I would have greatly appreciated it. It's 1 per person. So thank you. Didn't come through yet, y'all. TikTok is being extra. Let's see. Did we get it? Let's see. Let me see if my account will do it. I don't know if TikTok is being extra. Okay, we got it. Thank you all. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. And so that is the flash goal. That is TikTok's goal. You have 15 minutes to complete it. So you definitely want to see your way through completing that if you can. As you can tell, as the room starts to grow, there's more expected of the room. All right. So just keep that in mind. Now, once I get to the higher leagues, maybe if I'm in the A league or something like that, maybe they'll stop giving me the flash goal. I would think so. So we'll see, but I'm not trying to get to A-League, y'all. Do you have to sign agency? Do you have to sign an agency? I am a Creator Network agency. I'm a owner and a manager. So I am an agency. Um, Here's what I tell people. Again, my position here is that you always want to do your research. My first video pinned on my page is about doing your research. All right. And I will say, in full transparency, that was a video that was done because I was with an agency when I first started. And I realized I hadn't done my research. I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't, I was just somebody came to me. It's almost like, you had that first guy that say you're cute and you're like, "Oh, that's my boyfriend." That ain't how you wanna operate. So so that's not how you wanna operate when it comes to picking an agency or a partner. But recognize at the end of the day, you want to do some research, get a little sense of what you're looking for, what they offer, and just kind of learn their approach a little bit before you jump in. I will say this, if you are serious about being a live host, an agency is not a bad idea because first of all, you don't know what you don't know. And there's some aspects to TikTok that you want to be in the know of. Okay. You said or pick it apart. I know. Yep, yep, I'm gonna look keep looking. So yes, don't when agencies or pick it apart, or whichever one. So you want to make sure you do your research. You said I'm a mess today. So when it comes to agencies, though, you don't know, and TikTok does give a lot of information to agencies. I'm an expert in picking partners. Are you? Okay, that's right. The dates, the 300 dates. Hey, friend. How are you? Hey, Holly, how are you? Hello to everybody. I was chatting and I did not say hi to many of you in the room. So, welcome to the room. Again, if you're new, put new in the chat. Just say new so we can say hi to you and welcome you. If you come to someone's home, I always say this, if you come to someone's home, this is my home, you always want to say hello, give a greeting, and so that I can greet you back and others can as well. So put that in the chat. Thank you so much. How you doing, Webs? So when it comes to agencies, we do get a lot of information from TikTok. We have a backstage system where we can look at your live stream and give you feedback. We also get analytics on each of your lives. If you were here earlier, Natty Nat asked me, "Hey, how long did I go live?" And I looked at the numbers and she had gone over a minute, I mean, over an hour. Over a minute over an hour, which is awesome. And so just recognizing you said, "Hi hello, thank you so much, friend." And then, just recognizing that agencies can see that information, all right? You laugh. So we can see your information. I tell you, my agency is a data-driven agency. I tell you all the time, what gets measured gets done. So if you are thinking from a metrics perspective, it could be as simple as saying, "Hey, you know what? I wanna get to 10K likes." Or, we're at 44. I want to get to 100K before the live is over. What does that mean for me to ask you guys for supporting with the likes that are flowing? What does it mean to get more shares, sharing out the live? You see the arrow in the corner, you can share out the live. Let's see if we can get it to 200 shares. And so those are things that you can measure in real time in your live stream. You can measure how long you go live. You can measure, there's analytics you can get on the back end and see how long people watched your live. Obviously, you can see who's in your live. You get the overall viewers that have come through the live. Not everyone stays, but you know how many have come through over time. All right. Agencies, we also get what's called impressions. And so there's something you want to be aware of. TikTok pushes your live out. Now, there's some things that kind of get certain lives pushed out even more. And so you want to be able to pay attention to how many impressions you have. So if you have lower impression, meaning that your live stream is not getting pushed out, you're not going to have as much traffic, especially traffic from the For You feed. And so you want to make sure you're trying to help the algorithm know who you are, what you're about. You're searching, you're engaging, you're searching for topics that people are searching for that are going to come to your live stream. You're engaging in those type of lives as well. You want to make sure you bring more traffic and visibility to your live stream. You're posting content that's going to help as well. So all of that matters. TikTok will push your live out. They will eventually. Now newbies, you don't get pushed out as much in the beginning, but that comes with consistency, showing up. They're not going to push your live out if you're somebody that's not showing up enough. Just saying. At some point, you don't get any visibility because you're not here enough. And they're like, okay, well, I don't know about this live. So be consistent early on. That's going to make the difference. Thank you so much, friend. I see you. Thank you for the compliment. Just tried to go live. Talking to the camera ain't for the week. It takes some getting used to. But I will say in the beginning, if you change your mindset to being like, oh, I'm doing this maybe for content. Maybe I'm going to work through my messaging. I can take clips. I can download this. Or maybe in the beginning, if it's your first time doing it, you're clicking through these features. Like this is an effect. This is sound effects. And so click through the wand because I know somebody's going to ask me where are the effects, where are the sound effects. Click the wand, and that way you can learn it. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate your friend. What is that, backbone? Thank you so much for the support, friends. Um, you said you almost convinced me to go live. You gotta be serious because it's a lot of work. It is, it is. Like I said, it's something that you get used to, and so now I've been doing it over a year, almost a year and a half, and I go twice a day, so I don't get nervous. I'm sitting here sometimes, I was like, "I said I was gonna go live at 4. Maybe I should go live now." I'm missing it. I'm like, "Okay, it's time for me to go live. Let me go ahead and click the go live button." You say you jamming towards the I know. So thank you so much. But I will say it does take some time and effort to get used to. My nervous people, I know it's hard talking in the camera in the beginning. I switch my thinking a little bit because you are talking to yourself. And so I say, you know what? I'm talking to my best friend, the person I love the most. Person I love more than my kids, my husband, everybody else in my life. This is my best friend. And so because of that mindset, I'm like, okay, let me make sure I'm supporting her. Maybe say the things that she normally doesn't say out loud, but she's able to say it here. All right. And so that's the way I see it. Said besties. Yep, that's it. And I don't know if that helps anybody, but that's almost the mindset you have to have because you are talking to yourself. You are looking at yourself. The beauty of it is that you have other people commenting and chatting and engaging. And so that brings a little bit more visibility to your live and you're able to kind of feed off people's questions and comments. Unless they're a troll, then you just got to get rid of them. All right. You just got to get rid of them. You said I went live for 6 to 8 hours. Real talk. Oh my God. I love that. Act like you're talking to the friend or yourself. That's it. That's it. How someone oh, hold on one second. You said how someone I missed it, join and how does it cost to join? Oh, crazy little sis. How are you, friend? Agencies, creator network agencies. That's what this is. What I offer is a creator network agency. It is a free program because and I was about to show you guys on the phone, but I told you if you were here the other day, I earlier today, I've been minimizing how much I show my phone because the AI has been kind of clocking a little bit the phone and they don't know what you're putting on the screen and stuff. So I've gotten in the last 4 or 5 days, I've gotten two different violations or two violations, two different lives, and I'm trying to be cognizant of why did I get those. And the two common factors was that I was showing my phone at the time, and I was showing TikTok stuff, which is kind of bananas because I'm showing y'all screens, but at the same time, the AI is picking up what I'm doing, and they didn't like it. So I would show you. So you're gonna have to follow me. We'll see. I might show it depending on the topic and stuff. But for this purpose, I was going to show you Scale Live rewards, but it got me in trouble last time. So Scale Live rewards is how you get monetized. All right, from TikTok. Essentially, TikTok pays you per live. You can make up to 40% no matter what you're doing in your live, what's going on, people gifting and engaging TikTok. If you go live at least 25 minutes or more, you make 38%. And then if you gain 5 new followers, you may make additional 2%. TikTok takes the difference. 40, you get 40, they get 60. Of that 60, TikTok pays the agency. So it becomes a free program for you where agencies are supporting you. We're helping you with training, monetization strategies, helping you understand community guidelines and the do's and don'ts. We also have the backstage system. So if you are to get a violation or get banned, we can submit an inquiry on your behalf. And so for the most part, my inquiries have gotten my people their live access back when they got a violation. Violations are different from restrictions, but that's what agencies can do to support you. If you don't have an agency, you don't have that protection. TikTok has 8 million people going live on this platform. They have 65% of the market share. So most people go live on TikTok. I'm co-streaming on YouTube. YouTube does not have that many at all. And YouTube is rather basic compared to what's happening here on TikTok. And so just recognizing that they have that many people going live, they want more agencies, they want more people to be with agencies, but only 300,000 are currently under an agency. There's only 2,000 agencies. So just recognizing those people who are with agencies are getting a little bit more training, guidance, support. Depends on the agency. You got to make sure you pick the right agency, but get more guidance and support. And then ultimately, those people are growing and doing well, ideally. That is supposed to be the process here. Now, it takes time. It takes time to grow. It takes time to get comfortable. It takes time to build your audience. It takes time to show up in a way that maybe you're not used to showing up. And so, just recognizing that that's part of the learning curve, but you want to have an agency that's going to support you in that process. So, just keep that in mind. I'm going to look into this soon. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. I missed some of the earlier comments, friends. I appreciate you all commenting. Um, okay. How about you wanna you how about battles? So you said, "How about battles in terms of doing battles? Are battles, required?" TikTok does encourage battling. I don't require it. So my agency doesn't require it. I do encourage it because you'll do campaigns. Campaigns is a great way to monetize as well, and battles are part of the campaigns. Agency, we have part of our metrics often will have battling as a strategy to monetize more, to get you more exposure, to offer some other engagement for your community. You are very encouraging. Thank you so much. This is good information. I didn't know any of this. Oh yeah, friend. How you doing? Welcome to the room. Thank you for your advice. Oh, you're welcome. And so at the end of the day, my top creators, they all battle. I'm just gonna say that right now. All of them, all my top ones. And again, it is a strategy, okay? Because you'll start battling and you'll just have random people come in your life because TikTok is doing that on purpose because they encourage the battling. And so they want people to come in, engage, and support in that way. So they put those in front of people's feed as well. How do I stop people from automatically joining my lives? Because they just come in and start saying what they saying. You said automatically joining your live, you don't even want the automatic people. So you would have to change to who can watch your live. You would have to set it to friends or you have to change it to specific people. If you're saying I don't want nobody random. um if that's the case. Now I will tell you that's probably not a good strategy, a growth strategy. If you're looking to grow, you need people who are you know, just coming in to see your life for the first time. You want to show up on the For You feed and get those people to come in and say, okay, this is a good live. I'm learning, growing. Oh, I like what she's sharing. Inappropriate stuff, you just block and mute them. You hold the mic dead. At the end of the day, if I don't like something that's being said in my chat, I press the words, I get rid of them. You can also change your live to be 18 years and older, too. Okay. So you can always change it to be 18 years and older. So that's another way to kind of minimize some of the childish behaviors. Now, granted, we got adults that act like children too. So so you would have to just manage through that. But at the end of the day, this is your live. The comedians say, if I hold the mic, you can't out funny me. That's the same thing here. At the end of the day, you hold the mic. So you just make sure you remove people who are inappropriate or not acting according to what you're talking about in your life. You said how many do you block every day? I don't block many. Um I think I might get maybe one or two, oh, not even daily. I think it's like 1 or 2 every 2 or 3 days. I may have to mute somebody. Lately, I've been seeing a lot more traffic, so I think lately I've seen more than I ever seen in some time, so it's been a minute since I've had as many I've had to do on a weekly basis, but yeah, I'm okay with it. Dr. Lisa question, I went live for the first time. Why do random people try to collab on the live? That's a setting you could turn off. That's the co-host feature. And again, it kind of goes back to what I was talking about with the random battles. TikTok does encourage it. And so you can as a live host, I can click the interlocking locking rings and I can find people to co-host with. Either people I know already, they'll give me a list of people I know already, and then they'll give me a list of suggested people. And then I can click the random button. There's like a random invite button. They call it the quick invite. And I can click that. And because I'm going live, TikTok is like, okay, well, let me just put this person in front of you. And let me see if you want to co-host with them. And so that's essentially what's happening. Either they're clicking the quick invite or they see you in their listing as a suggested person. And so and they click it. Yes, I'm back. I've been verified. Verified? What does that mean? Tell me more. Welcome to the room, friends. How you mute people when you click someone's words, the words that they're saying, or as a live host, you can click their photo. If you click their photo, there's three dots in the top corner of that page. You should see it right next to their name and their mini profile pops up. There's three dots in the right corner. You click that and mute block report is under there. Mute means that you're muting the words. You want to take the words off. Always mute the person. So you take their words away. Block means that you're taking them away. They're getting out your room, you block them. And then reporting means that you reported their behavior. So if it's something that I find offensive, I find in something that needs to be reported of what against the community guidelines, I will report first. They don't even know I'm reporting them. I report them first. Thank you very much, sweetheart. How are you, friend? I will report them first, and then I will mute the word so people don't see it. It's not staying in my chat, and then I will block them. So that's typically how I handle it, depending on what was said. My entity, remember I had to upload, oh, my ID and wait for it. Okay, good, good. So it's good. Perfect. That's awesome. Great business. Okay, I'm happy that worked out for you. I got a live visibility restriction. How long does that last? Live visibility means that you're live restricted from being seen on the For You feed. So that is for that particular live. I always tell people to appeal it, no matter if it's a restriction or a violation. Let me say the difference between the two of them too. But always appeal. I usually pick, and I did a video based on this. I usually